What if we told you 1978 gave us some of the catchiest songs ever, but half of them vanished like disco into the 80s? From Nick Gilder's Hot Child in the City to Steve Martin's hilariously bizarre King Tut, these forgotten one-hit wonders deserve another spin. Ready to rediscover some lost gems? Let's Number 1. Hot Child in the City, Nick Gilder. We start with Hot Child in the City by Nick Gilder, a memorable hit from 1978. This energetic rock song reached number 1 on both the Canadian and United States charts.
Looking pretty, hot child in the city.
Despite its lively tune, the lyrics were inspired by a serious issue. Gilder wrote it after seeing young girls caught in prostitution on Hollywood Boulevard. He wanted to bring attention to their struggles while making it sound like an innocent pop song. It took 21 weeks to reach the top of the Billboard Hot 100, setting a record at the time. The song was part of the album City Nights and became a platinum record in the United States. Gilder, born in England and raised in Canada, had earlier success with Sweeney Todd, but this hit ruled the airwaves in 1978. Despite its success, Gilder would never see another chart-topping hit. But Hot Child in the City remains a cinematic rock gem, still full of energy and emotion.
You're not just another lover, no, you're everything to me. Every time I'm with you, baby.
Number 2. Kiss You All Over, Exile. Next up, Kiss You All Over by Exile, a huge hit in 1978 that became their only major success in pop music. The song mixed rock and disco styles and stayed at the top of the Billboard Hot 100 for 4 weeks.
I wanna kiss you all over till the night closes.
Written by Mike Chapman and Nicky Chin, it was the first song Chapman created on a keyboard, giving it a unique sound. Exile, originally a country band from Kentucky, found unexpected success with this song. Its romantic lyrics and catchy tune made it popular on the radio. Despite its success, Exile struggled to replicate this success in pop music and later returned to their country roots, where they had several #1 hits in the 1980s. The song also appeared in movies like Happy Gilmore and Man on the Moon. Exile's hit may have faded from pop music, but it remains a memorable classic, a track that still echoes through the years.
In the words of a broken heart, it's just emotion that's taking me on.
Number 3. Emotion, Samantha Sang. Now let's explore Emotion by Samantha Sang, a big hit in early 1978. Written by Barry and Robin Gibb of the Bee Gees, the song reached number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100. Originally meant for the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack, Samantha Sang, an Australian singer, recorded it instead. The song became popular partly because Barry Gibb added his well-known falsetto to the background vocals. The lyrics tell the story of heartbreak, which connected with many listeners. This track became Samantha Sang's only major hit, making her a classic example of a one-hit wonder. The song remained well-known with Destiny's Child covering it in 2001. The Bee Gees also recorded their version for a 2001 compilation album. Emotion remains a heartfelt ballad that captured emotions. But what happens when the beat picks up?
Please don't talk about love tonight. Please don't talk about sweet love.
Number 4. I Love the Nightlight, Alicia Bridges. Next up is the disco anthem I Love the Nightlight by Alicia Bridges, a famous song from 1978 that became a big hit.
Don't talk about all the plans we had for fixing this broken romance.
This song reached number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 and was a favorite in dance clubs across the world. Bridges, an American singer-songwriter, gave the song energy with her powerful voice and love for Nightlight. Originally intended to be an R&B song, it turned into a disco classic.
When you got women all over town, you can love them all and win your...
The song also gained renewed popularity when it appeared in the film The Adventures of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. I Love the Nightlife remains one of the greatest disco anthems of its time. But what happens when rock takes over?
Come on now, try and understand the
5, Because the Night, Patti Smith Group. Up next is Because the Night by the Patti Smith Group, a well-known song from 1978. Written by Bruce Springsteen and Patti Smith, it reached number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 5 in the United Kingdom. Springsteen struggled to make the song fit his album, so he passed it to Smith. The song's passionate words and strong rock melody connected deeply with many, making it her most successful hit. It was part of her album Easter, which helped her gain wider recognition. The track's heartfelt lyrics and rock energy made it unforgettable. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into music history.
Love is in the air, in the whisper of the tree.
Number 6, Love is in the Air, John Paul Young. Now, let's turn the spotlight to the disco classic Love is in the Air by John Paul Young, a joyful song from 1978 that became his only major hit. Written by George Young and Harry Vander, this upbeat track reached number 5 on the UK singles chart and number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100.
And I don't know if you're illusion, don't know if I see it true.
Its catchy beats and romantic lyrics made it a dance floor favorite around the world. Originally created for the German market, where electronic music was widely appreciated, it found international success. Young's smooth voice and the song's uplifting melody helped it remain a timeless classic.
Love is in the air, everywhere I look around.
Gained renewed popularity after appearing in the 1992 film Strictly Ballroom and was performed at the 2000 Sydney Olympics. Fans of the Scottish football club Dundee United also sing it regularly. This romantic hit has filled dance floors, but what soft rock gem made hearts melt in the same year?
It takes some time for a feeling to grow.
Number 7, Magnet and Steel, Walter Egan, Magnet and Steel. By Walter Egan is a memorable hit from 1978. This soft rock song reached number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 9 in Canada. Egan, an American musician, wrote the song about his feelings for Stevie Nicks of Fleetwood Mac.
You're a woman who's lost to your song.
Magnet and Steel features background vocals from Nicks and Lindsey Buckingham, making it stand out with a unique sound. The song was part of Egan's second album, Not Shy, co-produced by Buckingham and Richard Dodd. The song remained on the American charts for 22 weeks, showing its lasting popularity. It has since appeared in films like Boogie Nights and Deuce Bigalow, Male Gigolo, keeping it memorable in pop culture. Though Egan's follow-up singles couldn't match the success of Magnet and Steel, this track remains an unforgettable soft rock hit. But what happens when a Bee Gees legend takes on a Beatles classic? Let's explore next.
Oh, oh, darling, please believe me.
Number 8, Oh Darling, Robin Gibb. Oh Darling, a version by Robin Gibb, became a one-hit wonder in 1978. Originally recorded by the Beatles for their Abbey Road album, Gibb's cover was part of the soundtrack for the movie Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
I'll never do you no harm.
The song reached number 15 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 2 on the Adult Contemporary chart. As a member of the Bee Gees, Gibb gave the song a fresh sound with his unique voice. Although the movie did not perform well at the box office, Gibb's version of Oh Darling became popular on the radio.
You didn't need me anymore. Well, you know.
This track was part of a larger movie soundtrack produced by George Martin, featuring various Beatles covers by different artists. Gibb's solo success was impressive, but what about another artist's breakthrough in 1978? Let's find out next.
Dying flame, you're free again.
Number 9, Fool. If You Think It's Over, Chris Rea, Fool. If You Think It's Over by Chris Rea is a heartfelt hit from 1978 that became a well-known one-hit wonder. The soft rock song was his first single and became his only major success in the United States, reaching number 12 on the Billboard Hot 100.
The page is 17,
The song gained more popularity in Europe, where Rhea would go on to build a strong music career. Rhea wrote the song about his younger sister's heartbreak, expressing the deep emotions of teenage love. The smooth melody and heartfelt lyrics made it a favorite on the radio. Produced by Gus Duden, who worked with Elton John, the track features Rhea on keyboards rather than his usual guitar.
This teenage dream, such a tragic scene.
The song earned Rhea a Grammy nomination for Best New Artist in 1979, but it remains his most memorable moment in music. However, was Chris Rea the only artist to capture deep emotion in 1978? Let's explore another ballad that left a lasting impact.
Call me out tomorrow. You know I'll still be there when the
Number 10, I Will Still Love You, Stonebolt. I Will Still Love You by Stonebolt is a beautiful song from 1978 that became their biggest hit. This soft rock ballad reached number 29 on the Billboard Hot 100 and won over listeners with its heartfelt lyrics and calming melody.
If all your lovers strike it to tame.
The song expresses deep, lasting love, with words that promise commitment no matter what challenges arise. Stonebolt, a Canadian band, gained widespread attention with this single. Their smooth harmonies and gentle instrumentals made the song even more emotional and memorable.
And you know I'll feel the same when
The track was part of the band's self-titled debut album, which helped them gain recognition in the music world. The song remains a cherished piece of soft rock history, touching hearts for generations. Stonebolt's heartfelt ballad captured lasting love, but what other 1978 soft rock hit touched hearts just as deeply? Number 11, Falling, LeBlanc and Carr. Falling by LeBlanc and Carr is a well-known song from 1978 that became their only big hit. This soft rock track reached number 13 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 11 on the Adult Contemporary chart. Written by Lenny LeBlanc and Eddie Stroop, it features smooth harmonies and a gentle melody that touched many hearts.
Fall in the springtime, but like in between times, you hear and then you.
The duo, consisting of Lenny LeBlanc and Pete Carr, included Falling in their album Nightlight. The song stayed on the American charts for 28 weeks, proving its popularity. Their first tour was with Lynyrd Skynyrd on the Street Survivors Tour, which tragically ended in a plane crash. Despite releasing more music, Falling remained their biggest success. LeBlanc and Carr delivered a heartfelt ballad, but what happens when the energy shifts to a fiery disco groove? Let's find out next.
Ladies are at our discretion, so we can get off.
Number 12, Get Off, Foxy. Get Off by Foxy is a lively disco song from 1978 that became a big hit. It reached number 9 on the Billboard Hot 100 and stayed at the top of the Billboard Hot Soul Singles chart for 2 weeks. Written by Carl Diggs and Ish Ledesma, the song is known for its catchy OA OA chant.
Sensuality excites my mind. Get off.
The track's success came after a club owner in California threatened to throw the band into the bay if they continued their chants. But the song became a massive hit and was included in their album Foxy. Miami-based band with Cuban roots, Foxy brought a unique sound to the disco scene. The girl group Wildflower provided background vocals, adding more energy to the track. Though Foxy never reached the same heights again, Get Off remains an iconic disco classic.
When we were together, everything was so great.
Number 13, I Can't Stand the Rain, Eruption. Next, let's explore I Can't Stand the Rain by Eruption, a disco reinvention of Ann Peebles' 1973 classic.
Oh, with the pillow, where his head used to.
Released in 1978, Eruption's version turned the song into an upbeat and energetic disco track with Precious Wilson's strong voice leading the way. The song reached number 18 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 5 on the UK Singles Chart. International attention.
The rain against my window, no, because he's not
While the band released more music, nothing matched the impact of this hit, making it their most memorable song. Eruption lit up the dance floor, but what disco anthem comes next? Number 14, Thank God It's Friday, Love and Kisses. Thank God It's Friday. By Love and Kisses is a lively disco song from 1978, released as the theme for the movie of the same name. The song reached number 22 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 1 on the Billboard Disco Chart. Written by Alec R. Costandinos, the song captured the excitement of the weekend and the joy of dancing. Love and Kisses was a studio group put together by Costandinos, featuring multiple male and female singers. The song's catchy chorus and energetic beats made it a favorite in dance clubs. Despite the movie's poor performance, the soundtrack, including this song, became very popular.
When he was a young man, he never thought he'd see people stand in line to see the boy king.
Number 15, King Tut, Steve Martin. King Tut by Steve Martin and the Toot Uncommons is a funny song from 1978 that became a one-hit wonder. Comedian Steve Martin performed this novelty song, which reached number 17 on the Billboard Hot 100.
If I'd known they'd line up just to see him, I'd taken all my money and bought me a museum.
It was inspired by the treasures of the Tutankhamun exhibit, which traveled across the United States from 1976 to 1979. Steve Martin introduced the song on Saturday Night Live on April 22, 1978, and it became an instant hit.
When I die, now don't think I'm a nut. Don't want no fancy funeral.
The song humorously describes the Egyptian pharaoh Tutankhamun, with Martin's performance adding to the entertainment. King Tut also appeared on Martin's comedy album, A Wild and Crazy Guy, which sold over 2 million copies. These 15 forgotten one-hit wonders from 1978 may have faded from the charts, but their impact still lingers. Which of these songs brought back the most memories for you? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, keep spinning those hits and never underestimate the power of a one-hit wonder.